And it's Achua in at the 5.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And here's Jackson following the 3 from Shorty. The drive by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And good, the three-point shot, good from Shorty. Shorty's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Back to Leonard. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And that one's good, Barnes.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
It gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the game. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Zubac, the pass to Jackson. The dish to George. Leonard against Barnes. 6 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
The shot's good from Shorty.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Jackson. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Shorty.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
The shot's good from Shorty.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Sinks the triple.
Boy, he has been special to start this game, shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
You got him! Kick it out! I got him!
Outside Leonard. Here's Toscano. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
With Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole, and some of that comes from his unselfish play.
No good from Shorty. Clippers trail by 14. Here's George, and he just worked New York in that last game. shoots over Van Vliet. The shot by George, no good. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Barnes driving in.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
Barnes against Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Takes the three. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a defensive effort they put on. Going out now with a whole new group.
Go get him.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Barnes and Siakam are the forwards.
Hey, right here.
Then it's Shorty. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's George in at the one. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Achiuwa, the dunk by Achiuwa.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Shorty in his last game out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He ended the game with 68 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jackson against George. Jackson passes to Zubac. George looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson kicks to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's George. 5 points in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The teardrop falls in. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Jackson passes to George. Pass to Leonard. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Toscano in at the 4 slot. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Shorty the pass to Siakam. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
It's Jackson with the drive, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Toronto calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. OG and
Coming on to
his
the floor
third
for the
free throw
Clippers.
attempt of the game.
And that 84%
At the
free
line
throw
for the
percentage
Clippers,
is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Toronto leading by 13. Ballman here now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He told me that he has a stiff back and that it is very sore right now. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Shorty the pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Raptors need to get a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clippers trail by 16. Passes it to Johnson. 14 feet away, and it's blocked, and they're able to recover. There's the drive. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Boston.
He's got 10.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
Up in time. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing